Okay, the purpose of this brief video to get the 3/8 feed line for the, the half-inch 90-degree fitting off the intake manifold. Got this from Summit just to, you can see it's different increments, about inch and a half each segment. So this is gonna push the fuel pressure regulator out and off the intake manifold right here. And then to turn it at this degree here, the whole issue is it would still get wedged up against this part of the intake manifold. It's not a runner. This is not a runner, but it would get wedged up against there, even if I were to tilt the actual fuel pressure regulator. But the point is, this is to take it off the intake manifold. Ralph cannot do this. He said that it's too many shims, screws, etc. He's afraid that nothing will align. He suggests I go to a body shop, have them take the fender off, and then come back. But that's sort of redundant. But I need to find a reliable shop that can install my AC delete box and still use the factory blower for heat. And I did the regulator fittings already. Let me get inside here. Okay, now this is my segment. This is what I have that's going in that replaced this. As a matter of fact, I'll take this on home. The original digital dash for this 87 Buick Regal Oldsmobile 307, but specialty. I broke this off, the trip odometer needle or whatever this thing was. I broke that off myself by mistake about a week ago. Anyway, this is out. This is what it looks like back here. I'm gonna clean this out before Ralph does anything else. Speedometer cable, he took that out already. So that, I feel, is mine. Yes, it is. See, this would look like the original with this fitting here. And this is what's going in. And this was a couple of bucks, I think $10 or $12 at AutoZone. Goes right to the Turbo 400 tranny and into the back of this odometer speedometer. And that's the new electric vacuum pump cop cams for my power brakes. So this is so cool. I wish I could spend time understanding and learning what this stuff is back here. But yeah, this is so cool. So it's out and it's ground. Imagine if that's what was not attached to this original digital dash, causing it not to work correctly as it did. And I got to mention to Ralph about that auxiliary switch for the dual electric fans. It never worked. That was the shop basically years ago that put the motor in the car. But anyway, that's about it. There's nothing else to show here. Like I said, this goes back home with me till I find someone to install it correctly. And that's it. I can't wait till this thing is in. And this is how I had to modify speedometer cable for this speedometer. It's gonna go through this hole opposed to this slot where my thumb is pointing to, and originated through here. So it's cool. As a matter of fact, I need to leave this here because I'm gonna have Ralph use these screws, existing screws, to transfer it back, because the original screws for this, they're in the house, but someone moved them quite some time ago, so I'm gonna just assume that they're just missing. And I have to get another one of these vent hoses because it was broken. This connected to this point at one point with no problems, but through the mechanics, that got destroyed as well. But not here. None of those issues happened here. But that's about it, right? I figure by tomorrow, this bad boy should be in. Let me see something just to get me some kind of an idea. It should sit more or less here. Oh, right in there. Yep. This is where this goes, basically. Why are the holes offset like that? What the hell is going on with that? Hold on one moment. Let me see something. Put that back. See this right here? And this right here. It's supposed to go right the hell in there. But it's not lining up. Why is that? But anyway, it will be done. Okay? Even if this black portion in the back, this piece has to come out because I have the other one that was fitted for this inside the garage. But anyway. At least I'll be able to finally know what's going on, mile per hour wise, and how much fuel. Okay, that's about it for now. For sure this time. So let me end this, and updates to follow.